the sun across the sky. I pretend that I'm not looking, but my heart gives me away inside. You're laughing with your friends again, while I'm standing far behind. Just another silent shadow in the corner of your mind. I wish you knew what my heart goes through. Quietly loving you from afar, like a lonely wishing star. You don't know my hidden dream or what your smile means to me. Every word I never say slowly fades away, but my heart will always choose secretly loving you. Sometimes you say a simple hello and my whole world starts to spin. Such a small and fragile moment, but it feels like everything. You will never see the way that I look at you sometimes, because loving you in silence is the safest place to hide. If you only knew how much I adore you. Quietly loving you every day, even when you walk away. I keep every little sign like a treasure in my mind, even if you never see what you are to me. Somewhere in this silent truth, I will always love you. Maybe someday you will know, or maybe I'll just let it go. Quietly loving you tonight, underneath the city lights. Even if you never stay, my heart shows you You sit across the crowded room, laughing with the summer bloom. I try to look the other way, but my heart refuses to obey. Every word you say out loud shines brighter than the crowd, but you'll never realize the love hidden in my eyes. I stand here quietly, where you will never see. Watching you smile from far away is the story of my day. A silent love nobody knew, a quiet world that's built on you. Even if you never know how my feelings softly grow, somewhere in this lonely truth, my heart keeps choosing you. You talk about the one you like, and it cuts me like a knife. Still at life and not alone, pretending everything is strong. Maybe love is sometimes this, a dream you never get to kiss, a fragile hope you hold inside, while all the truth you always hide. If hearts could speak aloud, mine would shout so proud. Invisible love story of mine, written between the lines. 1,000 words I never say, just watching you drift away, watching you smile one last time. Feels like crossing a silent line. Even if my heart must lose, it will always choose you. You sit across the coffee table, reading stories on your phone. I pretend to check the window, but I'm watching you alone. Steam is rising from our cups, like the words I cannot say. Every second feels so loud, while my courage fades away. You smile like everything is fine, while my heart crosses the line. Across the table I fall for you, but you never see the truth. Every glance I try to hide feels like waves I keep inside. Even if you never know how my quiet feelings grow, this small love inside my chest still refuses to rest. You talk about your future dreams, places that you wanna go. I keep nodding slowly, while my heart already knows I will only be the friend sitting in this quiet place, holding feelings in the dark while I memorize your face. Maybe love is sometimes small, but it still can feel so tall. Unspoken coffee crush tonight, lives beneath the cafe light. Every laugh you softly make is a risk my heart must take. Maybe someday I'll move on, but this love won't be gone. Across the table one more time, I keep love between the lines. Even if you walk away, my heart will stay this way. You sit by the library window, sunlight falling on your hair, turning pages slowly like you don't know I'm there. I'm pretending to read my book, but my eyes Every quiet little moment feels like something I can't say. My heart writes words for you, but my voice never comes through. Library window crashing, mind living softly between the lines. Every glance you never see means the world to quiet me. Even if you never know how my hidden feelings grow, I will keep this love inside, like a place where dreams can hide. You asked me for a pencil once, just a simple little thing, but that small and fragile moment made my silent heartbeat sing. You smiled and said thank you, then you walked away again, leaving echoes in the air, like a story with no end. Maybe love is sometimes small, but it still can change it all. Silent notebook feelings stay, then when you walk away, every page inside my heart writes your name in every part. Maybe someday you will see what you meant to quiet me. Library window fading light still remembers you tonight. Even if this love is one, you'll always be the only one. Standing at the bus stop corner while the city lights appear. You were waiting with your headphones, but I wish that you were here. Raindrops falling on the pavement, streetlights shining through the gray. I keep stealing little glances, then I quickly look away. You don't know I'm close to you, what my heart is going through. But bus stop crash on rainy nights, hidden under neon lights. Every moment that you stand feels like time inside my head. Even if you never see what your smile means to me, I will keep this silent truth, just a quiet love for you. The bus arrives, the doors swing open. You step in and take a seat. I stay standing by the window, watching strangers fill the street. You scroll slowly through your messages while the city passes by. I'm just one more silent passenger with 1,000 reasons why. Maybe love is meant to stay, even when it fades away. Rainy evening glance quiet heart chose you. My phone screen lights a dark room. Your name sitting in the chat. I type 1,000 little words, then delete them right like that. You posted pictures laughing with the friends I'll never know, and I'm just staring quietly at the typing box below. 3 little dots could change my night, but courage fades before I write. Unsent midnight text again, living in my head. Every word I never send still echoes what I meant. You will never read the lines hidden in these drafts of mine, but somewhere in this lonely truth, my quiet heart still chooses you. Sometimes you reply with memes and I laugh a little late. You don't know my heartbeat races every time you say hey. Maybe I'm just one more name on the screen you scroll right through, but every message that you send feels like sunlight breaking through. Maybe love is just this way. Words we're scared to say. Your name sitting in the draft like a moment from the past. Every thought I try to hide still waits on the other side. Maybe one night I'll press send. Maybe silence is the end. Unsent midnight text tonight, glowing softly in the light. Even if you never knew, every word was meant for you. Morning trains arrive together, 2 platforms side by side. You stand waiting with your coffee while the city rushes by. I always choose the same place just to see you there again, like a quiet daily ritual we both never understand. You look up for just a second, but your eyes pass over me. Parallel platform, hearts remain close but never the same. Only one seat in between, where our silent dreams have been. You step on your train each day, while mine pulls the other way. 2 small worlds that nearly touch, but never meet that much. Sometimes when the trains are late, we stand there The words never unfold. You scroll slowly through your phone while the wind moves through your hair. And I wonder if you notice that I'm always standing there. Maybe love can start this small, just a moment in a hall. Parallel platform, hearts again, like a quiet hidden friend. Every day the same goodbye underneath the morning sky. Maybe fate just drew a line between your path and mine. One seat between our lives tonight still feels close but not quite right. Even if we never knew, my quiet heart still chose you. The room is quiet, lights are low. My phone screen softly starts to glow. Your message from an hour ago still waits for words I'll never show. I type a line then erase again, like fighting with a silent pen. Every thought I try to send turns into a maybe then. Your profile picture shining blue, but you don't know what I go through. Seen at 2 a.m. tonight, but my words stay out of sight. Every message that I write disappears into the night. Maybe someday you will see what your smile does to me. But until that moment comes, my heart beats in hidden drums. You post a song you really like, I listen to it every night, pretending it's a secret sign that somehow you might feel like mine. But I'm just someone on your screen between the posts that you have seen. A quiet name inside the chat that means much more than that. Maybe love can live this way in words we never say. Late night typing once again, letters I could never send. Every heartbeat feels so loud while I hide inside the crowd. Maybe one day courage grows, or maybe silence always shows. Seen at 2 a.m. once more, while my feelings stay unsure. Even if you never knew, every word was meant for you. The theater lights are fading low, the screen begins to glow. You take the seat beside my own, but we both sit there alone. Your laughter fills the quiet hall. It's scenes I barely see because my eyes keep drifting back to who you seem to be. A stranger sitting close to me, but still a world away. Cinema seats, stranger tonight, under silver movie light. A quiet story in my chest, no script could ever guess. Popcorn resting in between, like a line on the big screen, so close that I can hear you breathe, yet far beyond my reach. You whisper something to your friend, then softly start to smile. And in that simple moment, my heart forgets a while. The credits slowly start to roll, the lights come back again. You stand up with the crowd and vanish with your friends. A story ending way too fast, like a moment from the past. Cinema seats, stranger tonight, disappearing with the light. A small crush no one will know, in a film that had to go. Maybe love can start like this, in a moment we will miss. Popcorn left between the seats, where two quiet worlds could meet. Even if we never speak, you're the memory I will keep. The airport hall was loud and bright, suitcases rolling left and right. You sat alone near gate 27, watching planes across the heaven. I took the seat across from you, pretending I had things to do, but every glance kept pulling me to your quiet mystery. Strangers waiting for a flight, sharing just a moment's light. Gate 27, silent scene where something small could have been. Two travelers in the same place, but courage never showed its face. Your boarding call begins to play, and suddenly you walk away. A love that never had a start still takes off in my heart. when they call your line. Your shadow crossing over mine. You check your ticket, turn around, while voices echo through the sound. For just a second our eyes meet, like two worlds crossing in the street. Then you disappear beyond the gate, leaving only chance and fate. Maybe love can pass us by in a single moment sky. Gate 27 fades tonight, with planes disappearing in flight. A silent crush I couldn't keep, now living in my memory deep. Some stories never even start, yet still remain inside the heart. Boarding call, goodbye again, like a ghost inside my pen. Even if we never knew, my quiet heart once chose you. Music pumping through the speakers, morning light through window glass. You're running on the treadmill next to mine, 1 minute slowly pass. You tie your hair and start again, like nothing else exists. But every step you take beside me feels like something I can't resist. I look away before you see this quiet storm inside of me. Treadmill cyclist every day, while my courage runs away. You're just focused on your pace, memorizing every phase. Heartbeat racing in my chest, trying hard to look my best. But the words I want to say fade before they find their way. the store, people moving door to door. You were standing in aisle 7, looking up at shelves in heaven. I pushed my cart a little slow, pretending I had more to go. But every step kept leading me back to your small mystery. Just a stranger passing by, under ordinary lights. Seven smiled tonight, shining under no light. Moments small and unaware, but somehow something lingered there. Cartwheels turning quietly while you never noticed me. A silent crush inside my chest, that time will never quite forget. You drop a coin beside your feet, I pick it up before you see. You say thanks and softly laugh, like it means so little to me. But the second stays with me, like a scene I can't erase. Because sometimes tiny moments live forever in their place. Maybe love can start this way, then slowly drift away. Car passing moment in the night, fading slowly out of sight. People moving, doors close fast, but that memory will last. Maybe we were meant to meet just one time across the street. Eyes sullen fades again, like a quiet passing friend. Even if you never knew, for a moment I chose you. The music shakes the open air, thousands singing everywhere. You're standing in the crowd nearby, with glitter shining in your eyes. Neon lights across your face, like stars that found a human place. I try to focus on the song, but somehow you're where I belong. A stranger in the sea of sound. Yeah, you're the only one I found. Contact crowd stranger tonight, dancing under colored lights. Every lyric people sing feels like it belongs to this thing. You're just someone passing through, but my heart keeps choosing you. Quiet crush inside the noise, lost between the drums and voice. You raise your hands into the sky when the chorus rises high. For a moment we both shout, but you never see me shout. The final song begins to fade. People slowly drift away. You disappear into the night like a spark without a light. Maybe love can start this I see sunlight through the glass, old books stacked in quiet rows. You are searching through a novel like a story only you could know. I was standing 2 shelves over, holding one I didn't read. Every page I tried to focus, still return my eyes to thee. 1,000 stories on the wall, but one small moment meant it all. Between quiet shelves tonight, under soft and golden light, a silent crush begins to grow in a place you'll never know. Every page is slowly turned, feels like something I could learn, but the words stay locked inside while my courage learns to hide. You reach up for the highest row, a book that slips into your hand. You smile softly at the cover, like it fits your secret plan. I pretend to check another while my heartbeat writes your name. Just a stranger in the corner, playing love's invisible game. Maybe stories sometimes start without a line inside the heart. Page turn, moment drifting by, like a whisper passing by. Soon you walk toward the door, and the quiet feels much more. Maybe love can live like this, in a moment we will miss. Maybe love can live like this, in a moment we will miss. Between quiet shelves again, you were just a passing friend, even if you never knew. For a moment I chose you. The ocean breeze was soft and slow, evening colors start to glow. You were walking near the tide, with quiet footsteps by the side. Your shadow stretched across the sand, while seashells slid beneath your hand. I followed far enough away, just close enough to see you stay. 1,000 people by the sea, but you're the only one I see. Footprints beside yours in the sand, but never close enough to stand. A silent crush beneath the sky, watching every wave go by. You laugh while water touches feet, a moment simple, small and sweet, but in my heart it feels so true, like every wave belongs to you. The sunset paints your face in gold, a quiet picture I could hold. You skip a stone across the sea, while time moves slow for only me. Then someone calls you from afar, like you understand it all. Soft footsteps echo in the room, sunlight falling through the dome. I pretend to read the title, but my eyes keep drifting home, in a place where time stands still. My heart suddenly feels real. Silent museum glance tonight, under quiet golden light. Paintings watching from the wall, while my courage feels too small. You lean closer to the art, while I memorize your part. Just a stranger passing through, falling quietly for you. You tilt your head and softly smile, like you found a hidden clue. Maybe something in that canvas reminding you of something true. I step closer to the frame, trying not to look your way. The reflections in the glass give my secret heart away. Maybe love begins like this, in a moment we might miss. Paintings watching us again, like a quiet witness. Then soon you walk toward the next room, leaving silence where you stood. Every step you take away feels like colors start to fade. Silent museum glance tonight, fading slowly out of sight. Even if you never knew, for a moment I loved you. Late night lights and laundromat machines humming soft and low. You drop coins into the washer, watching circles start to flow. So bubbles spin behind the glass, like tiny clouds that drift around. I sit quietly by the window, listening to the steady sound. Just two strangers in a room where the quiet starts to bloom. Spinning laundry, silence tonight, under pale fluorescent light. Your reflection in the glass feels like time that slowly passed. Coin machine rubbing my chest, a feeling I can't confess. While the washer turns again, you're just my invisible friend. You fold shirts beside the table, careful with each simple line. Every small and gentle motion feels like poetry in time. You hum softly to a song playing somewhere far away, and the rhythm of the washers turns my hidden thoughts to gray. Maybe love can live like this, in a moment people miss. Spinning laundry, silence stays there like chose you. Lantern hanging in the air, voices drifting everywhere. You were walking through the market with the wind inside your hair. Street food smoke and neon lights, music playing somewhere near. But the only thing I notice is the moment you appear. Crowds are moving left and right, yet you're the center of the night. Lantern market glance tonight, shining in the neon light. Just a second passing through, but the world feels close to you. Neon street, stranger, you remain like a spark inside the rain. A silent crush I never show in a place you'll never know. You stop beside a small guitar, listening to someone play. Chords and laughter fill the air while the night begins to sway. You smile softly at the sound, then continue down the lane. And I'm standing in the crowd with a quiet kind of pain. And maybe love can start this way, then slowly drift away. Lantern market fades again, like a quiet passing friend. Soon you vanish with the crowd, leaving silence in the sound. Some stories live one night, then disappear with morning light. Lantern market glance tonight, shining in the neon light. Even if you never knew for a moment I loved you. The last train echoes underground, steel doors closing with a sound. You step in and take a seat while tired strangers fill the street. Your headphones rest around your neck, city lights through windows stretch, reflections dancing on the glass while silent stations slowly pass. In the quiet of the ride, my words stay locked inside. Last train glance across the aisle, you look up for just a while. Our reflections almost meet in the subway silver shade. Subway window reflection stays like a ghost of passing days. Just a crush that came and flew on a train that carried you. The train stops under flickering light, people leaving into night. You brush your hair and stand again, lost among the moving men. For a second near the door, you turn back like once before, but the moment slips away when the time begins to play. Maybe fate just crossed our line for a single passing time. Last train grinds, fades away, rolling down the tunnel gray. Stations blur and lights grow few, but the memory stays with you. Some stories ride one train, then never come again. Somewhere with our reflection tonight, fading softly out of sight. Even if you never knew, for a moment I loved you. Somewhere with your reflection tonight, fading softly out of sight. Even if you never knew, for a moment I loved you. The last train goes underground. The last train goes underground. The last train echoes underground. Steel doors closing with a sound. The last train echoes underground. The last train echoes underground. The last train, the last train echoes underground. The last train echoes underground. The classroom smells of paint and dust. Wooden tables, brushes, rust. You stand painting by the light while the window frames the night. Charcoal stains upon your hand, drawing lines you always plan. I pretend to fix my page, but you're the art inside my gaze. 100 sketches on the wall, yet you're the one that stops it all. Charcoal sketch smile tonight under pale studio light. Every stroke you slowly draw feels like something I adore. Canvas standing across mine, two small worlds in parallel line. Just a crush that stays unseen, hidden in the space between. You tilt your head and step away, studying the work you made. Someone laughs beside your chair while soft music fills the air. I erase the same small line just to steal another time, looking where your colors shine. like they're secretly mine. Maybe love begins like art, quiet lines inside the heart. Charcoal sketch smile again like a quiet hidden friend. Soon the class begins to end and the night returns again. Every brush that fades to dry leaves a memory nearby. Canvas cross mine tonight, slowly leaving out of sight. Even if you never knew, for a moment I drew.